Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller and a freelance photographer. Today I'm going to be working on a little bit of both. I'm going to head into Goodwill and then I'm going to follow that up with some photos out of the local park. So let's head on in to Goodwill and see what we can find today. This local celebrity at the Goodwill, it's a Gecko. This is kind of a cool rusty surf shirt, but it has a stain on the front, so I'm going to pass on it. Otherwise it might be worth picking up. It's kind of a fun graphic tee. I'm allergic to stupidity. I break out in sarcasm. Saw this tee here a couple weeks ago, Endless Summer Search for the Perfect Wave. It's a pretty cool graphic. It's 30% off of $4.99, so I think I'm going to pick it up today. I'm also going to get this Stanley Cup Champs, the Avalanche from 2022. It's in really great condition for $4.99. You pick up this nice Oregon Ducks Nike tee. It's $5.99 but 30% off today. The Ducks always put out a good team, so it should sell quick. Pretty funny, but it's $5.99. Not slim, but kind of shady. I don't get older, I level up. The Pac-Man graphics on there, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna pick up this high quality 3X Champion gray t-shirt. It's got the little emblem on the side here. These are high quality 3XL cotton poly blend, so I'm going to pick that up. Always like to look through the hats. There were a couple here that caught my eye. This Kangol, it's $12.99. 12th man camouflage hat. They're asking $7.99 for that, but it is 30% off. Nice Blake Shelton hat with a cool graphic on it. Asking $6.99. Another Seattle Mariners for $6.99. But it has the logo on the back here, so prices are just too high to make some money, but they do have a couple nice ones out here. Always check this area for baseball gloves. Looks like they only have youth today. A little Rawlings, another Rawlings. They're in good shape though. They're asking $6.99 for those. Another Rawlings over here. All kids youth sizes. And lastly a little Eason. Oh, actually Franklin. So they're all kids gloves today, so I'm going to pass on those. Couple nice intricate dolls here, but they're asking $29.99 for them. Pretty well constructed. Beautiful outfits on them as well. But $29.99, I don't think there's any money to be made. This guy is still here, still waiting for somebody to love. I love you this much. This is kind of a cool piece of art. They're asking $14.99 for it. Embraced in a hug there. It's kind of a cool piece for $20. The long road with the trees over it kind of reminds me of Linden. They're asking $7.99 for this Native American piece. It's probably a good buy, but I don't want to bother shipping it. It's quite large. I like this message. Today's a great day to be amazing. This is a cool framed numbered piece of art. Look at all the intricate details in this piece. Look at this guy, mid-bite. He's chewing on his tongue or something. Nice couple flowers there. Reminds me of my brother's yard. So I'm leaving Goodwill now. I picked up a few things. 4 t-shirts here. Total was $19.22. Let me turn you around and show you what I got. So I'm going to list these into my store at menschoice.info, but here's what I picked up today. This surf shirt, it's been there a couple weeks now, and it was finally on sale, so I got it. The Endless Summer, the search for the perfect wave. Always like that graphic. Nice high quality 3X Champion t-shirt. This Stanley Cup Champion hockey jersey t-shirt, the Avalanche one from 2022. And this Oregon Ducks Nike yellow and green t-shirt. So kind of some sporty tees. Athletic tees, they always sell quick. You can pick them up at menschoice.info if you're interested. So I was debating which park I was going to go to today. I'm thinking probably Cornwall, but before I head out there I thought I'd stop at this little rose garden here. I've never been here, but I've driven by it several times. They got some bunnies out here, some roses, so there's a lot of flowers to see. We're going to walk through here and take a look at the roses. Why not, right? I'm going to turn you around and show you some of these flowers, maybe snap a few photos of them, and, so you can enjoy them as well. So there are all kinds of different colors out here. Pink ones, red ones, yellow ones. We're gonna keep walking, see what else we can find. So this is just the Cornwall Rose Garden over here in Bellingham as you head over toward Cornwall Park. These yellow ones over here are quite beautiful. I think I might take a photo of those. Give you a look on video before I snap that photo. I'm kind of standing in the light of them, but they're nice and full and ready for a shot. Let me get a photo of those for you. There's a nice bundle here that's looking really gorgeous. Just got a nice shot of those. So here's the sign as you drive in. It's on the corner of Cornwall and Illinois, I believe. Yeah, West Illinois Street in Cornwall. It's a little, just a little corner lot that they put a little rose garden in for folks to enjoy. So as you can see, there is some wildlife out here. There's a little bunny here enjoying the sunshine along with the roses. Snapped a few photos of him. He's kind of got his eyes fixed on something. There he goes. Look at him go. He can sure dart out fast, can't they? This orangish yellow one has a nice coloring to it. Got a couple shots of it. This one was looking good up there with the nice blue backdrop. Had to snap a couple of photos of it. Look at these nice light pink ones. Some nice coloring on those as well. That one's just about perfect. A few little blemishes, but it looks pretty perfect to me. These red ones out here are so deep red. It's like a color you've never seen before. Got a whole bunch of them out here. I think the reds and the yellows are nice together. Well, I think I'm going to give you one last sweeping look at it. The Cornwall Park Rose Garden here. Just a little corner lot here. Lots of beautiful flowers if you want to come out and smell the roses. I'm going to walk on out and head on over to Cornwall Park. On my way out, I thought I'd give you one last shot at these deep red roses. Look at the coloring on those. So dark red. So we left the rose garden, drove down the street, and it looks like there's another entrance here that you can get in from this side. So it was a quick trip from the rose garden to Cornwall Park here. So we're here now. We're going to walk around, see what kind of wildlife we can find to photograph today, see what else we run into. It's always interesting here. We've seen owls, squirrels, of course. I'm seeing one go in front of me right now. He stopped in his tracks, so I might turn this off and try to snap a photo of him while I got him in his tracks right there. Actually, he's coming closer, so let's see what I can get. There he is. He just crossed the street and he's in that brush there. So I'm gonna sneak up on him with this video camera, see what he does, because I'm pretty close right now. He stopped in his tracks, but there he goes. He's right at the base of that tree, kind of staring at me now, planning his escape. It's just a little guy. There he goes, up the tree. Is he gonna go up? Is he gonna go up? He's just gonna stand there and look at me. It's a stare. It's a stare down. He's gonna go up that other tree, I think. I don't think he knows what he wants to do. Well, he did decide to go up that tree and get away from me, but I'm going to keep venturing on. I'm sure there'll be more squirrels along this route. There's always plenty to photograph out here. But let's continue on this trail and see what else we can find. Looks pretty empty out here today, pretty quiet. It's a nice day. People must be out and about doing other things, but the trail is empty, but we're on it. Let's see what we can find. I walked by an owl in these trees a couple weeks back. You can check my other videos for that long form content. Spent some time photographing and videotaping the owl. I have a couple owl encounters here at Cornwall, so I'm always got my eyes open to spot another one because they are pretty interesting creatures. But I'm not seeing anything out here as of yet. As you can hear, the pickleball courts are pretty active today. There's always a crew over there working those courts, having some fun, but yeah, they're completely full today, so they're having a good time over there. I don't know about you guys, but it feels good to be out here in the sunshine instead of all that rain. We had a couple of days of rain in the middle of June. Cleared up. I mowed the lawn today. There's a video out today of a before and after video of my lawn mowing session today. If you guys like that sort of thing, there's a couple videos about lawn mowing. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is part of my journey to get to 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. So if you like this wildlife footage stuff and photos of animals and whatnot, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified of all my postings. This hill is usually a great little spot to spot squirrels. Place to spot squirrels. So I'm gonna keep venturing up this hill slowly and see if any show themselves. Sometimes there's the little black squirrels, which are more unique out here. They're usually the gray squirrels, but the black ones are also interesting. It's a nice covering of some purple flowers here. I might try and snap a photo of those. The sun's on it pretty nice right now. So I did spot a little squirrel on this tree. He just snuck around to the other side of it. I got a couple photos before he's on down the trail. There he is. So they move pretty quick. If you look straight through there, he went to the other side of the tree and he's off. What I was going to look at was this tree here that has lost its bark. It looks like the top has died off, so it may have slowly making its way toward a demise. But it lost its bark and it looks pretty beautiful right now. Nice shiny undercoating. So I showed you the first area where I spotted an owl. This is actually the second area. The first spotting of that I saw here, he was on this tree right here in front of me, this little barren tree. Just sitting there minding his own business, didn't really do much. I walked all around him and got photos in different angles and whatnot. He just kind of sat there. So that video is up on my channel. I had 2 owl sightings like I said, so they're both up there if you want to see some owls. So again, this trail is pretty barren. I've seen a couple people come by, but I'm pretty much all by myself out here. So even if you only see squirrels and whatnot out here, it's still a nice day to get some steps in, put a few miles in, and feel a little bit healthier about yourself. I'm going to keep walking along these trails until I find something else to photograph. What's the name?
Archer.
This is Archer. We're here at Cornwall Park. He's going on a nice little walk through the park with his owner. Look how well he sits. You taught him that?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, Archer, enjoy your walk. Good to meet you. Bye, buddy. So it's always nice when folks let me shoot some video of their animals. Archer was very well behaved. He asked him to sit, and Archer just sat pretty for the camera the whole time. And then they were on their way, running on down the trail. So thanks again for letting me get that footage. Hopefully you like it. Kind of liking the light that is shining through here right now. You got the shadows from the trees, but you also have that bright light that lights up that green there. Looks really good in person. We'll see how it looks on camera when I get home. So I'm taking all this footage with the Sony XZ1, and I'm never quite sure how things are going to look until I get home and take a look at it, but it usually does pretty good. Sometimes in the monitor it looks a little darker, like I look pretty dark right now in the monitor, but sometimes when I get home I'm actually surprised at how well it looks. So I'm pretty much happy with this camera. The battery doesn't last as long as I would like, but I got a couple extra batteries, so I've got about 3 batteries, so that's about 3 hours of footage you can shoot with 3 batteries. Batteries are quite expensive, so if you're going to get one, know that. You can pick up cheaper versions from China and whatnot, but the Sony batteries do cost, I think, $50 is what I paid for mine. So you're looking at $150 in batteries for 3 of them. Gets a little pricey, but that's what it takes to get this footage for you. So here's a look at the map right now. The sun is shining on it quite bright, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but it says you are here. So we're right here, open lawn area, basketball half court, playground, and the disc golf start is off to the right here. So we're gonna keep continuing on our way. There's a little water over here that we might get a shot or two of, see how it's flowing, and keep this hike underway. So here's the bridge that goes over the water that I told you about. We're gonna get a look off of this bridge and see how it's flowing over here. Looks like it's getting over those rocks in two places, flowing along pretty decent. Nice trickle through here. But it is pretty low in comparison to what it was before and earlier in the season. Here's the other side of the bridge. It's a little stiller over here. Nice reflection of the trees in the water. But we're gonna continue on. Sometimes you have to get away from the people and all the noise to find the wildlife. But sometimes the wildlife does head over towards the people. I see a squirrel right now, kind of in this area, a little black squirrel. So I might turn around and try to get a shot of him if he doesn't run away. So let's see what I can do. So he actually ran right at me. I think he thinks I'm gonna feed him something, but I don't have anything for you, buddy. So he's gonna go on by, go looking for something to snack on, I think. But usually the black ones are a little timid, but this one ran right towards me, and he's hopping around like he owns the place. But it's cool to get a nice look at him. It's just a little tiny thing. Had a couple of photos before he scurried on, but now he's kind of lost in the greenery here. So I'm gonna try to turn off and see if I can get a better angle. Got a couple more shots of him. He's just kind of digging around in this area, this bark area, looking for maybe he hit a snack or something in this area and is looking for it. Who knows? He doesn't seem to have much of an agenda, but he's staying busy. So you can see he's digging in that. He's making a little hole. So maybe he did bury something back here that he's searching for. See, he dug that little hole right there. Let's take a look. It's kind of interesting to follow them around and see what they're up to. A lot of times they're just looking for stuff to build their nests. But it looks like he may have buried something back here that he's searching for. He's going out the other way. Again, more digging over there, little holes. Who knows? Maybe he's got a treasure under this ground that we don't know about. There he goes. So, pretty active little guy, but it was a nice little adventure to see him. So that was fun. I have a video up called Search for the Elusive Black Squirrel when I was trying to get my first photo of a black squirrel out here. I did get one that day, but today was a lot easier. They ran right toward me and he was ready to be photographed. Got a couple nice shots of him and followed him around with the video, as you saw. So hopefully you enjoyed some of that footage. They do have a nice disc golf course here out at Cornwall Park. You'll often see the guys out here throwing that disc around here, playing against each other. So this is quite a large park, but the good thing is they do have signage quite a bit around here. Here's another sign letting you know where you are. So like I just said, we just passed that disc golf start, and we're right near the playground and spray park. So I'm not sure where we're gonna go from here, but we're gonna venture on and see what else we can see. I think I'm just gonna go wherever my feet carry me. Sometimes you just have to trust in the process, you know. Lately I've been doing a few different things and people tend to get lost in the minutia of things, you know. They over-examine every little aspect of what you're doing, and then it just makes things a little bit more difficult. You know, if you just go with the flow a little bit more and go where your feet take you and lead with a good heart, I think you'll be all right. There's a squirrel up on that branch. He just jumped from one tree to the next. It scared me half to death, but he's up there about halfway up that tree, right in the center there. This looks like a fun little trail to take, a little bit off the beaten path. I don't think I've been down this way, so I'm gonna venture down this path and see where it leads to. There's a lot of nice large root structures out here. This is one of the bigger trees in the park that I've seen. Looks like it's got a little sap leaking out of it, so it might have a few issues here at the base, but still looking pretty. Look at the base of this one. Curves up in a very unique way. Big kind of bulbous bottom base, but then it shoots up into a more skinny trunk on up and up and up. I have these mounds of brush out here. I'm not sure if someone cleared this area for something, but there's that one, and then there's this one right here. Looks like, you know, humans came out here and cleared this out for something or other. Maybe they just cleaned the trail so you could walk through this way, but definitely some man-made action out here. So we're out in the middle of it, and then it leads to some concrete, so we must be back on some sort of main trail here. This looks a little bit more familiar, but they've got this trail cleared nice, so we're just going to continue on our way. There's a lot of these little birds like that one that just took off. They're kind of just around in your ear chirping away. They're a little too quick to get any decent photos of, but they're out here. I like that red leaf. So my battery died as I was showing that red leaf there that I liked. It's always nice to see the change in colors out here. Definitely some bright reds over there. The trail narrows a little up here, kind of branches off in several different areas. But I've been sticking to the main larger area. Just continuing on this path to see where it goes to. Look at this, they even got a little step down here and a little nice concrete bench for you to enjoy. So we're somewhere nice. You can take a load off there and get a little breather. And the steps continue down this way to the main trail down that way, where the main road is over that way. So we're not far off the main trail, but we're up here a bit. So this is the decision of the day. Do I go right down this way? I'm hearing the pickleballs down that way. So that's probably the pickleball courts. Or do I go left? I think I'm gonna go left. Left again. Let's go up this hill and see where this goes. I've never been up here. This is another main trail here. It leads right up to the main trail again. Almost looks like you could do some nice mountain biking on this trail. So far we've seen a few squirrels. We had that little black squirrel. We had the nice visit from the very well-behaved dog that just sat and got a nice video of him. And we've just been continuing on. I'm hearing some squawking. So it might be a crow. The crows tend to squawk at the owl, so I'm gonna go and see what he's squawking at. Maybe I can. I see another owl. So we got an owl spotting. He's up there a ways, but that squawking was a crow squawking at the owls. They tend to do that. So I'm gonna see if my camera can reach and get a shot of that owl up there. So if you're out here looking for owls, that's a good way to spot them. You just look for the crows and the crows usually squawk at them. I did get a couple photos. He's quite high in that tree up there, but he's up there right in the center of this video image. You can see him there. I'll put some photos in afterwards so you can get a better look. So it might not be a crow. It might be like a bluebird or something. Some aggressive bird though. He's smaller and kind of just squawking at him. He's landing on the branch that the owl is on, and the owl just doesn't want to move. He's pretty content just staying where he's at and listening to that bird squawk in his ear. So I wish he was a little closer so I could get some better footage for you, but you guys saw the photos, so he's up there a ways. That bird is still just squawking at him, making all kind of ruckus, so I'm gonna continue on. Maybe we'll find another owl, who knows? So here's a look up at him from this angle. One of the gals I just talked to said, you know, there might be some baby owls, and there may be a nest up there that the owl is after the other bird's baby. So maybe that's what all the squawking is about, who knows? Some sort of a territorial beef out here. But they're up there doing their thing, making all kinds of noise. So my wife just sent the call that she needs to be picked up. She's on a bike ride with her friends, and I've got the car. So I'm gonna head into Fairhaven, pick her up, but I'm gonna call this a shoot. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the footage we got today. We saw the owls, we saw the black squirrels, we saw a couple dogs and whatnot. So we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.